AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe. I'm a Kendrick fan, but I didn't like the performance. Now I know there was a lot of subliminals on Black History Month, and I know a lot of the little clues that was in there, and I agree it was great for that. But Super Bowl, the people in them stands is there to be entertained. I'm sorry, and it was not entertaining. And I get, a lot of people is saying there was messages, a whole lot of messages in there, and I get it. But for me, it was boring. It was no energy. Like I said, the Not Like Us was the highlight for me. But the few songs he sung, like I said, didn't know him. I heard of him, but I didn't like it. I think overall, the NFL took a bad hit. When you have the halftime show mediocre, the game trash, the commercials trash, I'm trying to see how they're going to come back from this. When you look on social media, even when you talk to the people, well, not talk, but the people we seen on, the big networks, a lot of people was disappointed.
Listen, every year niggas got complaints about the halftime show. Every single solitary year that I've watched the Super Bowl, and I've been watching it for a long time, people got complaints about the halftime show all the time. I thought the Kendrick Lamar performance was it wasn't the best performance I've seen, but I was not bored. I was anticipating it. He did everything that I expected him to do. He did some things that I didn't expect him to do. I didn't expect him to say that brother's name, but he was, that bravado took over, and you know what I'm saying? He said Drake's name. So I was extremely surprised that he did that. All the hidden messages and all the things that was done for the culture, right? When I see a lot of people up there and all of them look like me, all of them look like you, OG, all of them look like you, Fabian, that feels good. Every dancer that I saw up there was a brother or a sister. That's dope. When you watching an event that everybody in the world is watching, to empower these Black people, that was dope. Samuel Jackson, I thought that was a fire, touch to start it all off. And as it went through, him being Uncle Sam. I know y'all remember him as I forget what his name was in Django, but I thought that was a nice touch. Yeah. So I thought everything about last night was good. To stack it up against some of the other Super Bowls games and the Super Bowl performances, yeah, last night was mediocre, for sure. I can't say that. It was mediocre, but from a sports fan, from somebody that was just anticipating everything about it, from somebody that was hoping that Jalen Hurts won, wanted to see what Kendrick Lamar did, I thought it was a good night for the NFL. I don't know if they take a hit, OG. The NFL is the most popular sport in the world besides soccer. So I don't think that they're going to take a hit. This is a weekly event. People are still going to be clamoring for football. People are chomping at the bit for football to come back already, right? It just ended last night. They already ready for the next season. So, I don't know what else to say about last night. I don't know how much different it could have been. Everybody really wanted Lil Wayne up there. I got my feelings on that. I don't believe that brother is a good entertainer, one of the greatest rappers of all time. But you got to go up there and entertain. You got to move. You can't stand still and chat. You got to run up and down the field. You got to be active. I don't think that would have been a good spot for Lil Wayne. And so let's move on to next year, because I would like to see what next year is going to look like in terms of the energy.
I think NFL is going to beg Drake to perform next year. That shit wasn't. It was okay when he performed Not Like Us shit. It was dope, but even the way they teased it was. I thought that was the most fire part about it, and then they jumped into it. But bro, this shit is just perform the hits, bro. It wasn't that difficult. I don't care about your little Rubik's Cube puzzles. I don't care about none of that shit. It wasn't Not Like Us. You could have performed the whole record. He has deep shit on Not Like Us. That last verse, it would have been, bro, that shit is The biggest hit in how long?
If he did that part, Fabian, once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Like if he did that,
it's not that difficult. The whole shit rings. The whole shit. They were all waiting to say, "Hey, minor." So that to me was just confusing, and you know, I don't want to get to no deep conversation. I'm really of the belief that social media killed fandom. Like I can't even be a fan anymore. I don't even like social media to express an opinion. I'm glad nobody talks to me on Twitter like that. I only talk to people I talk to in real life, because it's horrible. Oh, you don't understand what happened to hidden messages? Then don't invite me. Don't invite me. This ain't Inception. You made an Inception halftime show? No thanks. Don't like it. You know, besides the parts that matter.
You conspiracy theorist himself. You deep thinker himself. You read a book in 1 week himself. You the most I'm talking, hold on. You the most intellectual guy out there. Don't want to use your brain to.
It's not about using your brain. Right. It's not about using your brain, because again, that's the problem. That is the problem. This ain't for that. This ain't for that. There's shit with Kendrick. Yo, that verse that Kendrick got with Pusha, and they have a video and they break down the lyrics. It's dope. You know why it's dope? Because this shit is dope. Flea, you were avid. I ain't gonna blow you up, but you wrote. You know what I mean? If somebody tells you they got that shit, you go home and you hyped up, you rolled it up, and 5 minutes later you still sober. It's not dope. That's all I'm saying. We know what dope is. What he did to Drake in that battle, fire, dope. I'm not a Drake stan, I'm not a Kendrick stan. I like the fact that Drake stood up for himself, finally tried to fight, but a L is a L. But this isn't the moment for Kendrick that he thought it was going to be, and what all the fans thought it was going to be, because you had the masses at your fingertips. All you had to do was say "not like us" 1,000 times. The little grandpas and whoever doesn't understand what the hell you talking about, they know what "not like us." They can hear that. That shit is international. So as far as the performance is concerned, I don't like the whole getting your panties in a bunch. I don't understand. It went over my head. What you say, oh boy, people cure cancer over a halftime show. Amazing work. Great. I missed it. Sorry, I missed it. I ain't on top of it. Eyes on the prize, baby, Bubba. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game.
Baby Bubba?
Baby Bubba?
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.